Hi, what I'd like to do in this short video is take you through the process of uploading and creating a large number of accounts on the online community. This is something that sometimes people find a little off-putting, but is actually a very straightforward process, and certainly a great deal more streamlined on this site than it was on the last one. So hopefully you'll find it really straightforward and easy to do. So I'm going to be talking about uploading student accounts by a teacher, but obviously the same thing applies if it is a school manager creating a large number of teacher accounts. So if you're a teacher and you want to create a class full of students, this is what you do. Go to the tabs along the top of your central section and you'll see one called Manage My Class. Click on that. Now, if you're a school manager, it's slightly different. I'm just going to show you what it looks like for a school manager. You have one that says Manage My School. You click that one. And that will give you a large number of possibilities. You can create a new individual profile. You can create teachers or student accounts from CSV. We are going to work, however, using the school teacher account because it's pretty straightforward. It's importing students in the same way and the principle is the same for all of them. So we're going to import a large number of students into our CSV file. So we're going to click on that option, Import Students from CSV, which takes us through to a new page. Now on this page you get quite a lot of detailed information as to how to do it. So it says these are the columns you need to have in your file. This is how to do it, but there is also a link to a help page. So let's click that and see what we get. And you can see straight away that you get this demonstration video, which is nice and straightforward for you, and also a blank template, okay, at the bottom. And note that it says please save as a CSV before uploading. So let's start off by downloading that blank template. Okay, so we've got that downloaded. Let's open it up. And you can see it's an Excel spreadsheet. And there are various columns. The first column asks for email, the second column first name, the third column last name, and the fourth date of birth. And you need to ensure that all of these are filled out in detail for every student. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just pause this video while I fill in some information. Okay, so here we are and we've created our trial accounts that we're going to upload in a moment. So let's look at the information we've put in. For each student we've got a unique email address. Now that's important. We have to have a unique email address for every student, just like they would for any other online community, because this is a way that the community itself is going to stay in touch with them. So if your students don't have at the moment an existing email account, I suggest a good way to do this is to get them to create a free Gmail or Hotmail account. And this is a good opportunity to teach them the importance of having a professional and sensible email address. Okay, so obviously that then can be used for any messages that your students get from the site. Then they put in their first name, then we put in their first name and last name, and finally the date of birth, which has to be formatted like this. Okay, it has to go year, month, day. Now one of the things you may find is that your version of Excel may automatically change this. Okay, so say for example I'm going to put in 1999 0131. Now one thing that sometimes happens in Excel, as you can see, is it just changes it. Okay, now the way to deal with this is to highlight the column and reformat it. So highlight the column, go to format cells and make sure that it's set to text, because that way when we put in 1999 0131 it will stay in a format that can be read by the computer. Now sometimes Excel will just do that for you because it thinks it's being helpful, but in this case it isn't. So anyway, there we've got our 4 student accounts we're going to upload. So we're going to save as, and we're going to save them as practice student upload, but we're not going to save it as an Excel workbook. If you click this arrow, you get a whole range of different things you could save it as, and we're going to save it as a CSV, delimited. Now there are a number of CSV options, but that's the best one. Now I'll then say, do you want to keep it in a CSV? Because actually there are things about an Excel workbook that are different. So we're just going to say yes, and there we go, job done. So we're going to close this, and now we're ready to upload. So import file is where we go. So let's click choose file, and let's go to where we saved it, practice student upload. Okay, and click next. So it says preview these records, and when you're ready click import users. So let's see, Adam A, Becky B, Charlie C, David D. Yep, they're all right. The dates of births are all right. Click import users. And there we go. 4 users were created and added to my class. So let's go back now to the home, have a look at my class, manage my class, and there they are. Okay. So easy as pie. That is how we do it. So that's how you upload students from a CSV file, and the principle is exactly the same for uploading teachers. I hope you found that useful.